For me, social justice is the attention we need to pay in our communities and in our nation, and actually around the world, to fairness and to equity and to equality and to caring about what many people refer to and what I refer to as the least of these. I think it's really easy to be sure the needs of the multitudes are met sometimes, but I think it's when the least of these have not been attended to that we really need to pay attention. And for me, that's where social justice comes in, paying attention to whose needs have not been met yet. It's important to have social justice on campus because every now and then people believe the work is out there. And they don't understand that there needs to be teaching about the work and that people need to be more informed about the fact that the work is both inside the campus and outside the campus. We fool ourselves if we think the social justice work is out there for other people to do, and we miss the opportunity to educate. We had a wonderful think tank here one year called Educate for Struggle. I love that because if you go back to previous movements like the Civil Rights Movement and the Black Power Movement and the Women's Movement, there always were teach-ins. You know, I think we're having a teach-in on campus today. There were always teach-ins because you have to educate people for struggle. And the reason you have to educate is people will get caught up and not know what they're doing or why they're doing it. That's not helpful. I love the work we're doing here at the Social Justice Institute because we're giving people a sense of history. You know, what have the other struggles been, how the struggles are connected, what role we can play in the here and now. And the other thing, the social justice is forward thinking, meaning what are we preparing for? You know, so you can engage in struggle and then not know what success looks like. And I guess I want to add to that, the reason it's important on campus, just look at what happens on a college campus. Every year you get a new group of students. And sometimes you have a changeover in faculty, and that new group of people need to know what's going on here, why it's important. And when you think about the incoming students, they come from all over the world, not just all over the country, but all over the world. Sometimes when students come from another part of the world or another part of the country, they don't know what's been happening in this part of the world. And we have a way to educate them, you know. So who are we at Case Western Reserve University? What kind of community is Cleveland? There's a tendency to treat us like we're an island. You know, we're in a very nice part of town. We're in a part of town that's very active, but we are surrounded by a community that is engaged with us. You know, there are communities nearby, and we need to be part of how those communities thrive. It's not enough for Case Western to thrive. If the communities surrounding us don't thrive, then we really haven't thrived yet. You know what I mean? And so for me, it's really important that we educate so that people know where they're coming to school. It's not just the wonderful reputation. We're at a very prestigious university. We do excellent research here. We have excellent scholars here. We're bringing together the best and the brightest, but we're not an island. And so the work of social justice is a way of saying we cannot be an island. We can't mislead people into thinking we want to be an island, but we want to be a knowledge center, and we want to take in new knowledge from around us. There's information around us, and it helps us educate better citizens. The work of social justice is that, as far as I'm concerned. We're educating better citizens, local citizens and global citizens. And when we do this work well, we're contributing to the greater good.